Coach, as we preview Saturday's matchup against Georgia College, just a quick recap of last night's game against Flagler. Your thoughts on what went down?
We lost, that's for sure.
And after a game like that, you don't have to give the specific details, but what's your general message to the team?
You just got to learn from it and move on. I mean, I think we've talked about it enough. It's kind of like you just got to take, especially with a team as youthful as we are at times, you got to be able to take it, learn from it, and acknowledge it, learn from it, and move on. And that's what we're trying to do today.
When you look at Georgia College on tape, what are some things that stand out to you?
Seasoned team. They return a lot of guys that played a lot of minutes for them. I mean, Jordan Thomas, I feel like Jordan Thomas has been in the league for 20 years at this point. Cole Roberts, same thing. I mean, they've got some very seasoned vet guys that have ran that style of play for a very long time. Even the Ryerson kid that redshirted last year with him back. So yeah, I mean it's a veteran team. Coach Gaines does a great job with his style of basketball. It's a very infuriating style of basketball with how they slow it down and mix up defenses and stuff. And you've got to be on your toes to be able to make adjustments during the game.
You mentioned Jordan Thomas, prolific scorer. He's been doing it since his freshman year in the Peach Belt Conference. What type of challenges does a guy like that present?
Anytime you get a guy like that scores the ball really well, it's a challenge from not only individually defensively, but also as a team. So, we try to express to our guys, and obviously we need to do a better job, identifying those matchups and making sure we put our best defenders on them, and then our best defenders actually guarding somebody. But with him, he's such a really good scorer from multiple levels. It's going to take a full team effort to be able to keep him in check.
What are your keys to this one? What are you hoping to see from your team on Saturday?
Just the ability to finish, and then the ability to execute. Georgia College will do a lot of things defensively and mix up things a bunch, and with our current lineup, sometimes it's hard to make those adjustments. Guys are still figuring out how to do that, and so I'll be interested to see if we take a step forward in our execution. And I think right now rebounding the basketball and even in our half-court defense, I think for the most part we've done a pretty good job. It's just being able to execute, take care of the basketball, and that's all stuff that you learn how to do over a period of time, and we're trying to expedite that maturation, if you will.
I know it's still early in the season, but where do you feel like you guys are as a group? It's only 4 games in, but
it's really tough to know. I mean, right now we're not working with a full lineup, so knowing, I think we were just kind of starting to figure out who we are and get and then we have to have some changes and things. But, I don't know. We still got a long ways to go. Usually 4 games in, you're in November, and you're being able to move things around and adjust. And with 4 games in and into January, it's kind of a little different. I think the more games we play, the more we're able to identify strengths and weaknesses a little bit more. I think it gives guys more opportunity to polish themselves as far as our style of play. I think one advantage, a team like Flagler who played twice as many games last night, you can tell they've been in those close game situations. They know exactly what to do, and we're still learning that right now. So like I said, we're trying to take it game by game, trying to get guys to continue to step up and fulfill kind of the potential that we had when we brought them in.
Awesome, Coach. Thanks for your time. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.